Genie, I really do have some 3 wishes for you. For my first wish, I wish we could find a way to find some independent people. The people who cared about our home country, our people, and above all, our dear beloved American flag. Well, if you could help me out to find some independent people somewhere so we can defend our country. My second wish is please get rid of that live action movie of The Lion King, because it's already screwed up as it is. So please help us get rid of that movie. And for my third wish, you are free to go. You deserve the freedom, man. Well, anyway, hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Berkeley, aka Boobop97. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, it's that time again for another movie review. Yep. To tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I did see another Disney live action movie. And I will say, this movie is a little bit better than the live action movie of Beauty and the Beast. This one is a little bit better. So for my next movie review is Aladdin. And yes, ladies and dudes, I did a movie review like that before. Back from close to 5 years ago. After that really sad moment when we lost Robin Williams. Yes, he may rest in peace. He was a great man and a great comedy dude. But it's really the live action movie. It was made by Guy Ritchie. And Guy Ritchie did a fantastic job on this one. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Aladdin, the live action version. Well, we already know what the story is. It's a story about a street rat named Aladdin who's on his epic journey of his life to rob a magic lamp and ask the genie for 3 important wishes and 3 important wishes only. And he has to make sure to keep his promise for the genie that he could set himself, well, he needs to set him free at all costs. And also, Aladdin did fall in love with a beautiful princess named Jasmine, who is very brave and very independent. And yes, Aladdin needs to be very careful of this dude named Jafar, who wants to go after the magic lamp and also rule over Agrabah. Yep, we already know what the story is because we saw the animated version of it back at 1992. And that's my whole entire plot of Aladdin. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I really did enjoy this movie. I will say it's a little bit better than the Disney live action version of Beauty and the Beast back from 2 years ago. Well, if you remember my live action version movie review of Beauty and the Beast, you already know what my 2 flaws are. Right, ladies and dudes? If you don't, I'll leave a link down below so you guys could check out that movie review that I did back at 2017. But let's go on with the next Disney live action film. It's a very good film to watch. I will say it had a pretty good storyline for the most part. The characters are likable, except for one. Well, actually, two. I freaking love the cinematography. I love the costume designs. I love the setting of the film. And the songs are freaking good in so many ways. So, let's go ahead and I'll tell you guys about my strongest points and the weakest points of Aladdin. I will say for my strongest points for this movie is truly at the middle part of the film. Well, I guess you could call the second act of the film, but I'd rather say just the middle part of the film. I frickin' love the middle part of the movie. It was so darn well done. It was very well spot on, and it has so many fantastic moments that I fell in love with the middle part of the movie. Like that Prince Ali parade, that was so darn awesome. I like the party scene and the whole new world. And also the part with the genie trying to save Aladdin's life from drowning. Those scenes right there were very well done and very well spot on. I frickin' love the middle part of the movie. That was so darn awesome. Big time. So yes, the middle part of the movie is truly the best, strongest point ever in movie history. And yes, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the biggest, weakest points of the movie. I got two. Just two. There's one part I don't, well, yeah, there's one part of the movie that I got confused of, and the other is those two other characters that didn't fit well to the villain and the sidekick. Okay, let's go on to the villain and the sidekick one first. I will say the actor who played Iago is okay, but not as memorable as Gilbert Gottfried. I wish they should have brought Gilbert Gottfried back to come back and reprise his role as Iago. Yeah, I like the animated one better than the live action. Well, he did an okay job, but this is not this dude's best performance. Sorry to say. And yes, I'll agree with everybody that we all don't like the new guy who played Jafar. I know his voice didn't sound menacing at all. Well, he did an okay job, but I think they picked the wrong actor at the wrong time. And I will agree with all of you in this one. I really do. Maybe, Trey Passer is right. I think they should have picked this dude who did play Jafar in Once Upon a Time. He believes that this guy is pretty darn evil enough to play Jafar from a TV show I never watched. So I'll have to agree with him on that one. So yeah, that was my first major weak point of the film. And my second major weak point of the film is there was one part of the movie that I got confused of. And it's about our dear beloved Abu. There was one part of the movie where Aladdin was in the palace and Abu was in his shoulder while he's still Prince Ali in disguise. I just want to know is, how the heck did Abu turn back into a monkey? He should have stayed as an elephant just a little while longer, so around before the near end point of the film. I wonder if the magic worn out, or maybe he asked the genie to turn him back into a monkey. I got lost in that part of the film, sadly to say. So yeah, my weakest point is one little confusing moment is how the heck did Abu turn back into a monkey, and why he did not stay as an elephant before the near end point of the film. Who knows? And now, let's go on to the characters. Man, I really did enjoy the actor who played Aladdin, the actress who did play Jasmine, and also Big Willie as our dear beloved Genie. Man, what the heck I should say about those three? They really did nail their characters very, very well. And they are staying faithful to the original animation style of our beloved characters. I mean, all three of them did a pretty good job. But if I want to say which one of them stands out the most, is the actress who did play Princess Jasmine. I mean, I was so darn blown away with her performance. I mean, she nailed that role so darn perfectly. I mean, this princess had a very good storyline. She has a great personality and attitude. And yes, that song, Speechless. Boy, it was very well spot on. It's a really, really good song. Well, what else I could say about this cool looking lady who played our favorite beloved princess? Man, she nailed that role so darn well. And I was thinking to myself, I think she deserves the Best Actress nomination for both Golden Globes and the Oscars. So please, please give her that nomination that she deserves. She did a well done job playing our dear beloved Disney princess that we all know and love for so many years. Please, please give that lovely actress that Oscar and Golden Globes nod. If you don't, we're not gonna watch either of them no more. And also, give those two people who wrote the song called Speechless, they deserve a Golden Globe and Oscar nod for that as well. If you know what I mean. I guess everybody wants to know what the heck do I think about Will Smith as the Genie. I will say he did a very good job. I know it's not as memorable as our dear beloved Robin Williams playing our Genie. And like I said about Genie, he's one of the most out of the place characters of all time, because he had no idea what type of timeline that he is in. But at least for Will Smith's performance as the Genie, I think he understands what timeline that he is in, even if the modern day timeline did not come yet. So I'm glad they fixed that problem just a little bit, if you know what I mean. And now, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my final thoughts of the Disney live action version of Aladdin. Overall, the Disney live action version of Aladdin is a pretty darn good movie indeed. I will say it had a very good storyline for the most part. It has likable characters except for two. It has good sceneries and highlight moments. It has very good songs. It had a very good, interesting score by Alan Menken. And it's a pretty darn fun movie to watch. So please check out this movie to believe it. And for my rating for this film, I decided to give it an 8.6 out of 10. This is a pretty fun movie to watch. in theaters. And that's my whole entire movie review of Aladdin, the live action version. And join me next time for my next movie review to come when I head back to the movie theaters again to see Men in Black 4 or the Men in Black spin-off. Well, you guys get the picture. And most of all, I want to wish everybody and everyone a happy Memorial Day. And don't forget to pay your respects to our home country flag and to the people who had sacrificed their lives to fight and defend our dear beloved home country. This is the most important thing of all in American history, if you know what I mean. So, I'll see you guys later, and sayonara, and God bless you.